Don't even think about it. Pick it.
Lacoste, you missed
happy.
your opportunity!
This hero has 66% win rate in 3 games. In one of those games, it got heavily countered. I said that this hero is going to come out later down the line because teams are, the more experienced teams are going to bring up this hero.
Team Spirit, on the other hand, looking at their draft, what does their lineup sort of say to you?
It's fast, it's tempo-based, but it also has great scaling. They've got kind of like a mini tricore between the DK Luna and the Night Stalker, even though the NS can go down more of a early tempo build as top. XXS might just die here.
Oh, I think he will. Final Lucid Beam comes through there. Radan is going to be able to start this game off with a first blood.
Yeah, I mean, of course his lane is going to be a little bit worse, but throughout the game, it's pretty good because you're actually doing way more damage, and you're also just making it so one target cannot really be bailed out of bad situations. So versus something like a Muerta carry, which
Top lane, revenge to be had here by Xtreme as they take Maposhka down. Get aggressive with these two heroes. Like, what will their level of strength be like with the Snap and Night Stalk when the first nighttime hits?
if they bring a third hero, I think it's a little weird sometimes getting too aggressive into Tinker. You have to be a bit cautious as a
Lovely shots here being hit by Armes. Getting some beautiful angles and Collapse getting bullied right back underneath the tower. DY is going to be able to chase him down a little bit, really cause some issues for his farming in this lane. As Collapse not having an easy time during the daytime.
Nice
Mirror
shot.
comes back into the lane, and again, Arme able to make the connection. Collapse, he's kind of stuck in a bit of an awkward spot.
He's
And
dodging the
DY
march.
Oh, indeed.
Oh,
He's going to make it back safely. Collapse, living on the edge here. Arme,
God,
another shot comes in though, and Arme, he's shooting them down on this bottom lane. We heard it at the start, right? He wanted to play some Muerta. He's getting to do that, turning up and shooting them down easily, getting early kills here in the safe lane.
Rune.
Maposhka, he's going to try his luck.
He does have the repel. Is he going to get this grab?
Arrow's in, they've got the control. They'll be able to make sure he doesn't grab the wisdom, and they'll certainly be able to take his life. XM comes across and is ready to pick up the kill himself. Same time down bottom, Collapse. Getting pretty low.
That was kind of weird. He didn't repel before just walking into the room, so he got stunned. He could have just probably repelled first, but slight little mess up there from Maposhka. Bottom, DY, maybe now also getting overzealous.
I think so. Didn't expect Mirror to be coming in from the sidelines. Tries to get the defense matrix off, does, but it's not enough to save him, so DY will fall under the tower.
Ame,
He's going to be left on his own for now. There's a bit of a rotation coming over from Lal.
Radan is getting stalked. Might just get gone on here.
They're going to have to set up. XM's in. XXS able to follow up. Drops the Doom down. TPs will be coming in, but there will be no saving Radan as XG get the big pick off.
Nice play. Very good patience there. They're moving around the map nicely. I mean, they're reading the movements that's coming out so far from Spirit. DY lets a kill inevitably get caught.
I mean, Arme's going to try and
Ame
show his
showed.
face, but he's on his own here against the three of them. He's got the ultimate ready to fight back a little bit.
Oh, he is surrounded.
He's got Jing Q from the side, but I don't know how much the Mirana could do to help out. The arrow is not going to connect. Arme taken out underneath the tower here by the three of them. So they've got the three of them making the move. I mean, who are you looking towards? Do you want to go for the Night Stalker, or are you ignoring the Night Stalker and looking to go elsewhere?
At least, I think team fighting looks complicated. I think they want these pickoffs, but they're going to look
try.
for the Omni.
They look for the setup in the mid, but Lars quick with the jump over towards Muerta. The kiss is coming in as well. Arme just gets taken out immediately. They're now ready to look for more Spirit. I mean, Collapse has turned up.
Nice
They're in on top
cookie.
of the Storm Spirit. XM's taken down.
That was...
I mean, they're looking for
weird.
fights, Fogs, but I don't know if they want to be looking for them at all.
That felt weird. I mean, it felt like they really wanted to force the issue of trying to catch them split up, but Spirit just super prepared. And they're way stronger in this early game.
I mean, Lars watching for the side. He's going to be ready to go again. He's in with the Blink Dragon Tail stun to open things up. Mirror will get sent back by the dead shot, so just give a bit of safety for the two of them. Backup's coming in. It's a big zip from XM. The GA will come out from Maposhka in an attempt to keep the two of them alive, but it won't save them from the magical, as XG will bring down the Omni Knight.
5 heroes.
Not a whole lot they can do outside of a defense matrix coming in. That's going to have to be the best thing that they can do to try and save each other.
Blink and Dark Ascension at the ready. They see Jin Q. They're just going to take him. And maybe even look for a Wisdom Rune steal at the same time as the rest of them are still smoked. So they don't show anybody. It's a solo kill, and they're setting up for this rune.
And they might be able to find themselves a second support kill here, depending on how careful DY is.
Oh, and they might take out all these Ancients. Look at how low they are. That's juicy. Good scan comes out.
DY is going to be found over the trees. Collapse sees him. Arme's TP'd in. I mean, they're Lau's going to be able to pick up the Wisdom Rune. XG, they're going to try and fight this. They go for Maposhka. Maposhka's going to get burst by XM. See what more they can find from this one as XM continues to stay on top of Mira. Mira's going to opt for the TP out. The dead shot, though, it's there from Arme. Gets the angle and sets up for XM to get a double.
Hey, good call to rally everybody. And it's a frame. It's a split second from them getting the Night Stalker, too.
But at the same time, Xtreme Gaming, they're going to know that Spirit know after killing off that courier.
The macro movements coming out in this game. Both reading each other kind of beautifully.
See who's going to get jumped
See
first.
Arme.
There's the jump. They're going to try and burst through Arme's. Then he's sort of save ready for him. No, there is not. Arme gone immediately. As Spirit make the jump, and the rest of Xtreme Gaming, they've got to run.
XXS is very dead. No way to get out of this one.
Certainly not. It's going to get slowly but surely chased down by the by the four of them. As Team Spirit sweep across the map and catch out two massive picks there.
Beautiful kills.
And even with that, it's still not going to be easy. And of course, with the build...
Oh, this is clever.
What we got?
This is really clever from XG. They saw that fight happening. They probably... Yeah, they know that they can just make this move down.
Spirit's going to want to get down it, though. Yeah, the TPs are coming in. And I don't know if XG do this fast enough. Spirit, they should have a chance of contesting this one. It's just... It's safe, it's slow. They keep themselves at high HP XG. But the damage, is it going to be quick enough?
No, this is going to be a clash.
See if Spirit can time the jump in. Roshan falling low. The kisses are coming in. Arme standing his ground to finish it off. Arme's able to get the Aegis, get the pickup. The Doom gets dropped down, but the BKB's already out, and Radan's ready to stand his ground. They take the Aegis out of Arme's hands almost immediately. They have lost Lal for it, so XG, they want to try and fight on potentially. 5 versus 4. So if they can get further catch, Xingqiu popping the drums, chasing Spirit right down the side of the lane, and they'll get the arrow connection. It looks like they'll just catch Mira as the rest of Spirit are allowed to run, but it worked out. It paid off. They get the roast just in time, XG, before Spirit initiate on them. XM is going to show himself in the mid. I mean, Radan's got the damage collapse. He's got the control. It's enough.
Arrow will connect, but doesn't matter. That's a huge kill.
It's always a risky thing to do when you feel as a player that things have calmed down. You can go for that tempting farm in the mid.
10 to 12, I mean, gold, very, very even, but yeah, just Radan. Yatoro is an absolute monster in the farm. And it's just a pretty cool matchup versus that Muerta because of this beam, how much damage it does, even during the ult.
Arme, he's been found. He's going to Hurricane Pike himself out to the side. We'll be able to get the Pierce the Veil off, and the backup from XG comes in. They turn towards Radan, they're able to slam down the Doom. He's going to put the BKB, they'll continue to push forward. Lar jumps in, and indeed Arme is left behind. They've taken down Arme. They will lose Radan, but the damage has been done. A double kill for Radan. Spirit, they'll be able to get the control on towards DY as well with the Dragon Tail. As Spirit, they'll take 3 and only lose 1. It's a big one, of course, Radan going down, but 3 casualties on Xtreme Gaming to make that trade happen. Well, he's not taking magic damage from other people?
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a funny little interaction thing, but yeah, anyway.
Hang on.
Jump forward.
Lal is actually able to TP out of this one. Maposhka and Mira, they won't be quite as lucky. Xtreme Gaming, they'll be able to punish the 2 supports. The Team Spirit stick around a little too long.
Both really want to get the jump.
Who's going to walk into who first?
Pushka.
Oh, it's going to dispel it on Xtreme. They're going to put the Shiva's Guard. XXS is in. He's looking for his target. Radan's going to put the man in. To take the Linkers off. Get the Doom down. XXS finds his target. They've taken out Maposhka. Now they'll turn towards Collapse, push him out to the side of the fight. XM, he's in with the control. Towards Radan. The dead shot comes in from Arme. They've taken Radan down. The buyback's going to come out here from Maposhka. Team Spirit. Can they really still find a fight out of this? I don't think so. They've lost Radan. There's no fight left to be had. And into the tree line, they're even going to find Collapse as well. Xtreme Gaming, beautiful way to start things off there. The smoke gets dispelled. XXS, he's not scared at all.
Nope.
Goes straight in, finds his target, and makes sure, I believe what with the Purge creep active, plays around the Manta, takes off the Lincolns, gets the Doom down onto Radan.
See if Spirit can even find an opportunity to capitalize as this Aegis is getting reclaimed. Because the gold, I mean, everyone's just starting to get richer and richer. Xingqiu.
Oh, they're going to make the jump. They're going to try and get the Mirana first. Easily able to take down Xingqiu. Now the kiss is coming in from the high ground. There's a lot of damage being kicked out here by Mira. Arme's getting low. They've been able to burst through the Aegis. A buyback immediately comes out from Xingqiu. Xtreme want to make sure they're in position to try and keep Arme safe. He's still got the BKB and the Pierce the Veil to play around with if he does get jumped by Spirit. Spirit, they're considering if they can make another move out of this.
Watch the patience from XM. He has been watching and waiting, looking for an opportunity to get the pull if they open
up onto Arme. He's ready to open up onto him, and the damage comes out. It's an immediate kill. An immediate kill there from the 2 of them. Collapse.
and Radahn.
The Silver Edge.
They completely evaporate him.
I mean, what, double Havoc Hammer into Silver Edge sneak up onto him. That was totally unexpected.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for that one, Arme.
60 seconds. Actually, some time perhaps that they can look for a push and maybe try to force something here.
Okay. See what Spirit can get done.
That was very unexpected.
Yeah. And now Spirit. They're up to the high ground of Xtreme Gaming. XM's going to try and start the fire. He's in with the Vortex. Straight away in response. And Lars in with the stun on towards XXS. Follow from Collapse. They're bringing him down low on the Doom. Can they finish what they can? They've killed XXS off.
Oh,
and
no
now
way.
they can continue to push on towards the barracks.
Oh, that's massive.
Trying to keep them pushed back. The fortification will come out. Still 30 seconds until Arme's back up. XXS dead for a minute. Does have the option of buyback.
He had
He's a chance
cooldown on BKB. He walked up without that BKB and gets caught.
I mean, just underestimating the damage that Spirit are able to come out with.
Spirit showing they've still got
There's
this.
second fortification coming out here from Xtreme. 10 seconds until Arme's up.
Trying to get as much as physically possible. 40 seconds. They can keep going to just try to maybe force a Doom buyback.
I mean, Radahn, he's got Eclipse up in 5 seconds. He's got BKB in 10. He's going to get jumped here. There's going to be the two-man vortex coming out for XM. Have they got the follow to take out Radahn? No, Radahn's able to sneak away with the Silver Edge. Repel thrown down on the Collapse. Down to BKB. Collapse is going to go for the BKB TP. Spirit, they're just going to bail out of this. Mirror, is he able to get out with the TP in time? Anything to stop him? There isn't. Mirror escapes. They've got a sentry down from Maposhka. He'll prop the Guardian Angel, but Maposhka will get left behind. So Xtreme Gaming, they'll get the 2 kills. Able to take down Lyle, take down Maposhka, but it does require that buyback from XXS to come out.
The smoke up XG. They want to try to catch them off guard here. They still got a little bit of left of the amp damage.
He's going to try to jump. He goes straight towards Radahn. Radahn's able to get the BKB and the Eclipse up, but he's been caught by the Doom.
This
Radahn
damage.
falling so fast, he's got to buy back immediately. Collapse. Jumping over towards the supports in the back lines. The Doom did get reflected, so XXS had to back out of the fight for now. Collapse, he's in on top of GQ, takes him down. Lyle's getting low, but Arme, he's the first to fall, and Lyle, he's ready to jump in and look for more. XM has to go for the ball lightning TP if they got anything to stop it. They don't.
Look at these death timers.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. 80 seconds no muerto, 100 on Marana and Doom.
Oh, Arme had money for buyback. I guess he spent up on the Lincoln's Orb. Well, he'll get this creep wave at least. Yeah, there's one of them heading straight towards the base of Xtreme Gaming.
Laurel?
It's 2 versus 5.
Oh, and they might just be able to end this.
I think they have. They're going to be able to do it.
He buys a Moon Shard on Radahn. They're looking to close it out. There's no glyph.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no way. This is how it
They're
ends.
onto the tier 4s. They don't have the buybacks. XXS is on cooldown. Arme doesn't have the money. It's absolutely over.
It's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, Team Spirit onto the Ancient. They'll take game 1.
What is going on? This game was unbelievable. All right, back and forth we go in this one, and then one overextension, I guess, and they didn't expect the buybacks coming in from Radahn, but nobody having buybacks after XXS having to use his in the mid lane.
Xtreme, they identified a potential weakness in Spirit's lineup, which is if Storm doesn't have a good lane, their entry to the game is heavily dependent on the big ultimates of Spirit. Therefore, the sniper, even though it might not feel like the playmaker you expect to see, it gives them purpose. Luna should get to her items without getting jumped by the Storm. Everyone will get a good game because of the sniper versus Storm matchup, but Spirit, they've got the makings of a incredibly strong draft once they get online.
Complete domination in this mid. The levels, it's going to take a lot of catching up for Lyle. He's going to have to find some sort of space and time to recover.
He's gotten only 50 on Mira.
Why? Actually getting the burst in time, not able to TP out under the cover of the Shadow Realm. First blood for the Tinker. Until that, this sniper feels kind of untouchable.
Until Storm has 6. Like, it doesn't, the supports, they need some levels, but the Storm 6 is the gap close, so they need that one in particular versus XM. Radahn, though, will be able to close the gap. XM, he's got backup, and that was an aggressive wave for him, so Radahn, perhaps in trouble.
See, I mean, XM playing to the side of this. Fire Spirits are connecting. He's able to turn with the Assassinate.
Another waveform's up.
Not quite enough burst, so Radahn's able to get out of there. They'll turn into the river towards GQ with a Vortex. Level 6 is hit by Lyle. He zips forward.
He's out of mana.
And the snowball's there. They turn with a stun. Lyle, is it going to end up going down in the river? Team Spirit, they can't fight into Xtreme right now. Xtreme around XM Sniper. They're too strong.
These lens are devastating. A 3K lead
Collapse
already.
does have the arena.
Okay.
See if they can do it here. They've got the lockdown. They'll get him. All right, Collapse. Ready to shake the game up a bit, turn up and find some action. It's a big one taking out the sniper.
Seems to be aware.
And they're watching him from the high ground. They get the ATOS set up into the stuns of the familiar. Snowball and Shards will catch him, but he'll drop the arena down in return. Gets the spear connection in on towards Xingqiu. Xingqiu pulls himself to the side with the drinking buddy.
Radahn is in.
Go down. Radahn fully committing him for the fight. He's ticking down low, trying to run away from all of this. Can he get away?
He just hit 6 on Phoenix.
Radahn's going to survive. The Supernova's out. Can they take the egg down in time? They can.
Denied.
They bring the egg down. Indeed, Mira actually helping out there to make sure they don't get the kill from it. There's still the fight falling into Xtreme's hands as they get the double kill on XS. They start to back off Mira. He's getting peeped at by XM. He's also going to fall. They're trying their best to kill this sniper. Look at the fire spirits onto him, slowing down his attack speed. XM being bullied back by Miposhka, but he's cost this buyback from Miposhka. I mean, Poshka, he may just go down again. He's going to try and sunray up to the high ground, but the snowballs into the punch from Xingqiu will cause it to be a dieback on the Phoenix. Xtreme Gaming just continuing to push the advantage. He's able to play to the distance. They have the vision, but can they get the catch? They're going to try. They're in on top of him. They've got the arena, they've got the spear. TP's coming in, doesn't matter. XM's gone.
Very nice play.
But it's something, but again, overall Xtreme, I don't think they'll mind paying the price too much because they do get that Aegis onto Arme.
Absolutely. Radahn, there's a flank here. Look at this position from Ame.
Manta has already been popped as well, so he has no Dispel available.
What a play. Nice move from Ame. Radahn not expecting that rotation.
If they can sweep into the ancient triangle area of Team Spirit, XG stand a high chance of finding a big kill.
And the scans right on
They're
top
going to
of
catch Collapse.
This is looking real difficult for Spirit. They're unable to get any space on the map. The egg is online, and I believe Miposhka did buy Shard, so he's got the upgraded Sunray. I mean, they need every little bit of damage they can get, it feels like.
Collapse
right
has got to get an insane arena to start this off.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Pretty much every single ultimate has to come perfectly, and even then, we'll see if it's enough.
What can they do here? XXS watching from the high ground, collapses in with the jump. He's going to start things straight around to the Vicious. They're going to throw everything down onto XXS.
Quite a bit committed, though, as you said. Almost everything used onto him. They still have an egg.
Xtreme Gaming definitely showing that even with their Visage gone, they are not scared of Team Spirit.
No, definitely not. Okay, he'll just TP out. I was about to say, if he doesn't TP, he's probably going to get cut off. That does mean, though, XG can steal away the Wisdom and potentially the Tormentor. DY will get caught.
Collapse.
Look at the line drawn. It looks like XG's very well aware of this. Look at Xingqiu's positioning.
He's going to go straight in for the jump. Collapse. No hesitation. Sees a chance to get a kill, get a jump. He'll go for it. This time, just the support, just Xingqiu. And something. Still not any of the sort of the big key kills that they would really hope for. You know, killing off Arme at this point, that's going to get them a lot of money.
The buildings are going
down.
down.
They are going down. They're onto the barracks. And they found the vision on towards Collapse. They're going to be able to get on top of him with the snow, but they get a punch up. The arena is out, catching the two of them. Jump forward from Lal, but Lal, he's getting melted, has to back off with the ball lightning. Save him except for Radahn. Caught by the laser beam. Will get the waveform off. But they lose Collapse. Radahn and Lal having to retreat back to the fountain. Xtreme Gaming, they get the job done once again.
It doesn't look like it.
Tier 3 gone, the final set of ranks exposed. They're going to try and come in heavily in on towards XM. The Supernova's in for the side. Can they burst through the sniper? They can.
They will.
They'll bring XM down. The Supernova will go off successfully. XXS getting pinned to the side as well with the Spear of Collapse.
But the racks.
DY, with this next one to be focused down by Spirit, but indeed the objectives are what Xtreme's looking for. And with those familiars, XXS getting close to finishing them off. Double kill for Arme. He's got the Eclipse still ready to go. Comes out as they stumble over towards Collapse. Radahn tried to stand his ground, but he's going to get cleaned up by the beams of Arme. Triple kill for him. They're throwing all the buybacks into this fight, Spirit, to try and keep the game alive, but the same's to be said for Xtreme. They're ready to close it up. They get the full lineup back together, pushing down the bottom lane, finishing off the barracks. Spirit, they're forced back to the fountain. The mega creeps are out.
Alright, that's it. Spirit, they've tried to hold on during this early game, but this is just too much. Xtreme, they're closing it out.
They are indeed. The tier 4s melting to the damage in the farm of Arme and XM. The Ancient exposed. There's no Collapse here for the final defense. Spirit, they'll try with the 4 of them. Lal goes in. A immediately caught out by the root. Lal, he'll be able to zip to the side. He's still alive, but they cannot get any of the kills. Radan's gone. GG is called. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a game 3.
I think we're all happy about that, let's be honest here. These two teams, it's unfortunate we get them in the lower bracket, but we're going to be fortunate to get that game 3.
And look at that. I mean, Xtreme Gaming.
Nobody on Team Spirit gives vision for Tombstone, by the way.
Classic.
Oh,
it's
this
coming
is
out.
such a treat. It's the third game of a best of 3. We've talked about how much meaning it is between these, two legacy teams, legacy players, and then we get like a Terrorblade versus a Medusa. Like the late game carries of all late game against each other. Like
Poshka, he's got the dive. Stampede is online. All right.
Okay, that could get some action going. Top lane, the spear does connect onto DY.
Mira.
He's going to try and fight in under the tombstone. It's not going to go well for him as Xtreme find first blood.
And
As DY takes Mira down. Rotation comes in with the snowball. They're ready to take out Collapse as well. They lead him with the snowball. Collapse, he's also going to fall. Xtreme, they'll find the first 2 kills to start this game off.
And they didn't have to use the Stampede. They could have actually used it earlier in case of anything they want to say, but DY was confident. And even if DY dies, it would have been first blood, but it's at the point where it instant respawns. Because we have already made it to this like 8-minute mark. So the Ceaseless Dirge would have kicked in. Bottom.
Got the turn up from XM. He's got an Assassinate coming in. Poshka's going to try and sunray away, but the Assassinate will finish him off. Another kill to be found from Xtreme as on both the top lane and the bottom lane. Team Spirit, some of them getting a little too aggressive and not underestimating the potential for Xtreme to turn these plays around. Back over towards the mid.
Mira.
They might be able to have a chance to go for him. They've got the setup. Mira. He's going to get up to the high ground, but Assassinate, bam! Comes in, takes him out. And XM getting easy kills and can put the pressure onto the tier 1. Same time, bottom lane, Radan trying to take down the tier 1 himself, but there's TPs available. The setup's there, but Lal able to put a stop to who's stop attempt from XXS with a quick Dragon Tail. But that does mean he's the one to get left behind. He'll try for a TP up, but XM, he knew it was coming, immediately started getting the Assassinate going to make sure that Lal cannot escape.
They're so strong in these fights on the side of XG.
If they get the jump, they'll get the kills very quickly. I mean, XXS, he's already on top of Radan. He's moving in onto him. Radan, has he got any way to play his way out of this? The arena will come out. He's able to turn with the sun. Deposit the metamorphosis as he looks towards XM. The tornado's there now. He's out with the Stampede. Look towards XM. He'll finally fall. Mira also to fall in response. XXS has to onto Collapse. Radan, he's caught in the corner. DY and Arme will bring him down. An awkward spot there for Spirit to try and fight in. They lose Radan. Arme cleans up.
They all really are. DY also has a Pavis, so he's also decently farmed on this Undying. Collapse blinking in.
DY will drop the tombstone. Well, they'll have to drop the arena for this.
He's outside.
XM, but indeed he's outside of the arena, so he's perfectly fine. The jump comes in from XXS. They're going to take down Mira. The Supernova will come out, but XM's perfectly fine at a safe distance away from the egg, away from it all. They'll kill off Mira, they'll kill off Collapse, and they're ready to try and chase him for more. The zombies chasing down Lal. The shards won't quite grab onto them, but the jump from XXS in with the blink stone. Arme wraps around with the stone gaze. Lal's taken out, but Poshka trying to escape up to the high ground, but he cannot get away from them as Xtreme will slowly but surely take him out as well. 4 dead, double kill for Arme. It's 11-1, 8k leader at 17 minutes in. It's almost as if this game is going faster than game 2.
It feels
They're doing
like
it with this draft. Xtreme Gaming after that game 1. It's going to take something crazy from Spirit to slow this one down.
This is a tanky Centaur. They've got decent damage with 4 heroes here, but is it enough?
Got the blade mail off before the lasso. It's on the retreat. The snowball there as well. I mean, Jinkyu trying to get XXS back to safety, but he will get taken out. They should be able to turn towards Jinkyu here with the damage from the Metamorphosis. From the backlines, XM shot down Lal. Radan gets the double kill. See if they can get out though. And Poshka, he certainly cannot. Now Collapse. Also got to be careful with one of the zombies starting to go at him. Radan.
Oi, oi, oi. He is a tanky beast on this Centaur. It's going to block so much of the damage that Spirit is already lacking. DY. Aggressively postured because he's got Ame.
Indeed, he's going to get the tombstone drop down. They've got the Stampede as well. The Hoop as well. It's a beautiful jump straight on the Mirror of Radan. Punch him Radan turn. Can he get the Sunder off? He can. The Arena is there with the spear connection over towards XXS, but he's tanky enough to walk it off. They can't quite.
Here comes XM.
Radahn getting sniped down by XM. Double kill for DY. Spirit, they've got to run.
12,000 lead. They're just continuing to dive forward. Xingqiu wants more. Can't find it, but the tower in jeopardy. There's no glyph.
Radahn desperately trying to find what farm he can on the map. Again, considering the circumstances, he's keeping up with XM.
Oh, but he's in trouble.
That's been found now, and
Dangerous
XXS is ready to use that Stampede to stay on top of him. He does get the Sunder off, but it's not really going to matter. Has to take these risks and farm in such locations, but will of course mean that once and again, Xtreme Gaming, they'll find Radahn.
And they might start heading down mid to Ame. Amp damage with this Aegis getting close to a butterfly. No realms of anything to deal with that anytime soon on the side of Spirit. It could be another one of those 25-minute high ground pushes. It does feel like it's culminating to that. Spirit trying to find what they can on the map, trying to get these next items. Will they get the time? And look at the positioning from Mira. He's just trying to like cut waves, but he's caught.
Ooh, he's dead. Bye-bye.
That's like him like trying to D-ward to catch a wave because they're looking to just take this mid-rax.
This is crazy. 22 minutes in,
Even
and you got Ame on the Medusa hitting your high ground.
Full Greaves on DY. This is a super farm than dying.
Try and get the jump onto DY. Collapses in with the follow-up. They'll burst through the Undying. Arena's there, if anything, to just sort of hold them back and give them a chance to back away from this.
He does respawn instantly, though. So Undying, he's coming right back to that fray.
Radahn is going to do his best, cutting the creeps. The range racks are gone. XXS is in with a jump. Collapse presents itself immediately there on top of him. Collapse is gone.
Miposhka?
He's going to dive away just in time to assassinate. Here it comes. Ooh, not enough.
But the Rax, it's... Ooh, actually, backdoor does kick back in, so they will keep that alive with their bodies.
Radahn is indeed. He's keeping the melee rack safe.
They still have that one ward, Radahn.
They do. Let's see DY. Mira's going to get the jump in with the lasso. They get the drag back. XXS is in with the jump. Who stops straight away over towards Mira. Mira's gone. And now immediately they move towards Radahn. Radahn, is there any way to get him out of this? He'll turn with the Sunder, put the Manta, look towards Ame. They get the Dragon Tail off, but Ame, he's got so much mana, so much sustainability. They cannot kill him off. Radahn will
He just fights through it.
They take the egg down, and one more hit. They actually can't get it off. The Supernova successful. Miposhka will survive with the ultimate, but can Spirit live through this fight? Lyle's trying to battle back, but Ame's too strong. Double kill for him. Mega kill streak for XM. There's only Miposhka survives. Xtreme, they lose nothing, and they're ready to come barreling down the bottom lane. Xingqiu, seeing what sort of response he can get. He'll get another buyback coming out. Spirit, it's maybe their final fight. They're going to try and give it everything they've got, but Mira's already been caught by the Husum. Mira's gone. Out for 45, no buyback available on him. The top racks have been taken. Lyle to fall. Out for 75, the mega creeps are out. Xtreme Gaming here, moments away from what it feels like knocking Team Spirit out of the competition. As they get the jump onto Radahn, the Terrorblades out, no buyback available for him. GG has been called. It's the end of the road here for Team Spirit. Xtreme Gaming will be the ones to move on today.
At the back of the Medusa and the XM Sniper, the two games that they decimate.